Yo, it's Big Snow, and I'm with Nolazine.
This episode is brought to you by the Loyalty Club, one of the hottest brands out, where they keep their items limited and only for the loyal few. Check us out online at theloyaltyclub.us, or if you're in New Orleans area, you can check us out at our flagship store, 841 Fulton Street. You already know what time it is. Only for the loyal few, club time.
All right, so tell the world, where you from?
I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. Duval.
Right, Duval.
But I'm based in Atlanta.
Okay, but we're going to bring it back to, Duval.
Mm.
So, how it was for you growing up out there?
I was just born there. So,
Okay.
I left when I was 3. And came to Georgia, so I don't really know. But I know about it, and I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of my city, but hopefully we could change things later on down the line.
And so you from, Florida, Georgia?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a mixture of both.
So, being in Atlanta right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's a big music scene.
Mm-hmm.
So, how it so how is it, for you, trying to, navigate your way?
I mean, for me, it's really been coming a little easy for me because people have been fucking with me. They've been, they like my sound, they like my look. So it's been coming pretty fast for me lately. So
Okay.
I ain't really had no problems except for a while back. I had an issue that I don't want to talk about, but it made me where I couldn't trust another label or somebody to come into my life or a manager. So for 2 years I sat down and I didn't trust nobody, and I had stopped doing music for 8 months, and then I got back on it. And then
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
You had to I don't trust nobody.
I didn't at all.
And I was just about to ask you.
One thing can happen and you just go, nope, not trusting nobody.
And the crazy part, I was about to ask you, what was your craziest moments while coming up, you somebody trying to play you.
Okay, I can give one example. Since I can't speak on the other one, I will speak on this one. I was in the studio one day so when I had started doing music for 8 months, I was one day I woke up and I was just you know what, I'm finna record a song. So I go to the studio. This girl invited me to go to the studio. So come to find out, it was actually the producer who wanted me to come, and I don't answer my DMs, and he's been in my DMs before, just been thirsty or whatever. So if I would have known it was him, I wouldn't have came. So I'm in the studio, and I'm recording in the booth, and he comes in there and just starts kissing on my neck. I don't even know the dude. He just starts coming in there and starts kissing on my neck. So I'm like, yo, you got to chill. My lift outside, I'm finna go. Because I had to play it cool. I remember an incident before I even got serious with my music. I went into a gas station and somebody was asking me for my number, and I said no to them, and they chased me down the street downtown in Atlanta. So I just remember from that scenario, I was just no, I gotta play it cool because I'm by myself. I don't know what he could do. So
it's real in Atlanta.
Yeah, it is. It's very real.
So do you find that kind of crazy? Just men just feeling very eager just to kind of do what they want.
Cause it's why? Why do you feel so comfortable? I'll do something to you. Don't come to me thinking you can do whatever.
I wouldn't even worry about the person doing me something. I would be worried about the charges.
Exactly.
Some serious charges.
Exactly.
And for people to be so bold, just come and kiss you on your neck,
out of nowhere, what?
You never even hugged the person before.
No. Well, of course I hugged him when I walked in.
Okay.
Hey.
That's about hey.
No, I never met him. Yeah. I never met him in person. He knew me off Instagram.
And he just felt comfortable.
He just was doing too much.
Right.
Because you shouldn't feel comfortable. You don't even know me. I could have came in here and stole everything. What you mean?
He didn't care. He still want to kiss on you. Thirsty, huh?
You right here.
So, how often do someone actually, DM you? And,
every second? Literally somebody's probably DMing me right now. Because anytime I go on Instagram, I put my phone on for 3 minutes. Get back on it. 5 different people texting me on Instagram, new messages. Sometimes they're talking to themselves.
What's the craziest thing that you actually received in your DM?
A lot of things, mostly be messages where people are like, "You're my girl and you don't even know it," or "Let me drink your bath water," or "I'll eat one of your toenails." It's just the craziest things that I get, and I'm just like, "Yo, they wildin', cause why? Why are you like this?"
I never understood that, because I'm do you think a woman gonna give you attention if you want to drink their bath water? I never saw that line work.
It's just, I guess they want the money. They don't care as long as they get the money. But
me,
I'm like, don't touch me. You're not getting my toenail, no nothing.
You gotta start an OnlyFans and just show your toes.
Yep.
Hey man, they trying to suck your toenail. Hey, might put it out there.
Yep.
It don't even have to be yours. Be on Google.
Right.
They ain't gonna know.
They ain't gonna know.
Gotcha. So, how did you come up with your name?
My name? There's so many reasons. Okay, so being a white girl, everybody be like, oh, it's a snow bunny. I never liked being called snow bunny. Just because that means like a green, easy white girl, like, and I'm not that. So I'm like, you know what, just call me Snow. Like, I don't care if you call it Snowflake, Snow White, something like that, but don't call me Snow Bunny.
Snow something, but don't call me bunny.
Every white girl's a snow bunny. I'm not a bunny. I don't be hopping around. You feel me?
I never thought about that.
Those bitches be hopping around from dick to dick. I don't be hopping around. So don't call me no snow bunny. Call me Snow. Big Snow at that. So.
I never thought about it that way. It's snow bunny.
That's one reason.
Hopping. If hopping dick with dick, huh?
Yeah, that's how I look at it. Like, That
is crazy.
Another reason is because my heart cold. I went through some shit growing up. So it just all falls in place. Like, I can be cold. Not that, like, oh, I'm fully cold where I'm just like, I checked out of the world. I'm just mean. But, like, basically, I mean, I can be cold. And when I show you that side, it's, like, it's a wrap. You don't want to see that side. You don't want to see how cold I can get for real.
Right. And, you know, like, I tell everyone has one, like, story. So, like, you just don't know, like, a person mood every day. So you can't always come joking with a person because people go through stuff.
I will fuck you up.
Hey, if no judgment. So, far as, you know, now, you know, traveling the world, you know, doing your thing, tell the world, I'm like, what's one average day like for you?
Wait, repeat that.
I'm like, what is one, average day like for you? Like,
an average day?
If from waking up till nighttime.
Average day. Waking up, brush my teeth, of course, might go smoke a blunt, I might record some music at home if I'm not in the studio. There's always something going on in Atlanta, so my manager, he'll be like, yo, Jit, get ready. You gotta go to this event. You gotta go show your face. Or I'm performing. Or just got stuff to do with music. Like, it's literally nonstop.
Nice. So do you have any brand new music coming up?
Yes, I got a whole album coming out. Also, I'm working with Duke Deuce. I got that feature coming out. Working with Kodak, that's coming soon. I just dropped my song with Hunxho, so that's out. And
so how was that? And like, tell us, how did that come about?
So my first feature, like male feature, was with Lil Quill, and I was on his album. And so Hunxho was on that album as well, along with some other artists. And we was all in a group chat, so he ended up following me one day, and then he just posted on his story like, oh, I'm doing features. So I had his number, so I just texted him. I'm like, yo, I'm sending you this song. If you get on it, you can get on it. You know what I mean? So he didn't say nothing back when I sent it. He just sent the song back. I'm like, oh, word? Okay. That's how it went.
So have you actually, ever met him?
Oh, yeah, at a celebrity basketball game, we took a picture and everything, like, and we acknowledged each other and gave me a hug, but I don't hang out with rappers. I don't just hang out with nobody. I be around them, so I don't really need to be around them. I got my song. I'm cool.
That's all you came for.
Yeah. I'm not one of those girls that, have to be around these rappers, or they want to be around me, so.
Yeah, and vice versa. So, with that being said, we gotta ask, like, are you single?
Yes, I am, because I was talking to a few, like, some people to see what was going on, but I don't give nobody my time, because my time is very valuable, and I don't like my time being wasted, and a lot of people love to do that. That's their favorite thing to do, is waste somebody's time. So it's good. It's just, I'm just focused on my career right now. Right. Like, I'm up to talking to somebody, but just know you're not a distraction to me.
Being a music artist probably kind of difficult to actually date someone, because you traveling, you don't know what the person doing when you're in a whole other state.
And they don't know what I'm doing, but I ain't doing it.
Uh-oh. You ever doing that?
Nah. Because most of the time I'm only there for that state like one day. So, like today, I'm going to be here in New Orleans just for one day. Then I'm out. I go to Texas tomorrow. So
You traveling?
Yeah.
You working?
Working. I ain't got no
you got time to be playing with nobody?
No. So if I really invest my time in somebody and I get somebody my energy, that means phone calls, even just a text. Like right now I'm doing an interview, but if I took the time to just send a message real quick, that shows like, oh, you're a priority. You know what I mean? So it just means like I ain't got time to be playing with you or nobody. And I need the same. I need my respect.
Hey, but if I like you, maybe you need to value that.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Cause you'll know when I don't fuck with you. I'm quick to block somebody. I'm quick to just ignore you. Like I'm playing for real. Like you could do one little thing. You could like I don't even know, but you could do one little thing. I ain't talking to you no more. I ain't got time for it.
You cut them off quick.
Yeah. These guys ain't ready for that.
Gotcha. So, far as all the other music artists out there, even females as well. Like, what separates you from all of them?
Well, I don't mean to say this in a way, like, I don't want this to offend anybody, but, like, I'm really one of the realists. Like, I speak on real shit. I've been through real shit. That's all I know how to speak on. So, a lot of bitches just speak on, what they know. And so, a lot of them just know, what they got on them. So, they speak on it in a song, or all they know how to do is throw it back on somebody. Like, I know, I've been through some shit. Like, you gonna hear some real shit come from my music.
So, like, how you feel about, just the, just like the age we in now for like female, because like, because all female music artists are kind of like perceived in the same way, like all of them twerking or rap about the same thing.
I'm different. That's all I can say. Difference my middle name, so.
So I'm like Snow Difference.
Not a bunny. Really. But you know what I'm trying to
not
say.
The bunny.
Yes. Snow Different, not the bunny. That's my name. There you go.
You need to go get that shirt, but not the bunny.
Yeah. Snow, but not the bunny. Yeah.
Got you. So, being in the music industry for a while now, tell us what do you enjoy most about it and like what do you hate about it?
I will always enjoy just making the song itself. Like I love the creative process. All I do is I sit back. Like when I'm not in the studio with my manager and we're working, I like being at the home, working on my songs, roll up a blunt, got my earphones, got my little setup, and and my little snacks, and I go crazy. That's like comfortable to me. Like music is really like, I don't do it because it's a trend or that I know I can get far. I do it because I really have a passion and a story to tell.
Gotcha. Hey, so who is your manager?
Nathaniel.
So, like, if we interviewed him,
Mm-hmm.
do he be singing in the studio while you be trying to record?
Do he be singing?
I'm messing with him.
He be doing his thing. He be getting on my nerves, and I be getting on his nerves. But
it would sound equal, huh?
Yeah, but in the day, I just got to get out that mindset of, being stubborn and just listen. I got to listen more. But
yeah, that's
the only thing. He don't really be getting on my nerves, but besides trying to tell me what goes on with my song. Like say if I'm recording and he wants to butt in and be like, no, say it this way. I'm going to be like, no, I like it how I said it. But then I'll be like, fine, I'm going to do it your way. Because it might sound better. And it does end up sounding better. So I be having to listen.
Gotcha. So, as far as being, I'm like white as well. Do you feel like sometimes you get, I'm like one...
misjudged?
Yeah, misjudged and backlash.
Definitely.
And then they come back to you?
I have gotten a few times people be like, oh, culture vulture, or you want to be black, or this, that, and the third. I'm just like, look, I'm just a white girl with swag, and I didn't come from where most white people come from. So, I ain't had no rich daddy growing up. I ain't had none of that. So, I had nobody, literally. When you don't have nobody growing up, I grew up in foster care. So, when you raise yourself, and you was always in the streets, like, I chose to be in the street because that was the only place I was accepted, being a foster kid. Nobody wanted you. I couldn't get no good home. I couldn't, get a car at 16 for my sweet 16 or anything. I didn't go to college. I wasn't accepted in that world. So I had to go where I was accepted. And, some people may look at it, oh, she's trying to be something she's not. But the real ones know I've been like this.
Right. Something funny. I'm looking at your tattoo, and it really looked like one. I'm like, Snowball. It's like the blue. If you know what I'm talking about, If like the little like ices at the gas station and everything. That's dope though.
Thank you.
If like shout out to your tattoo.
Yeah, no cat
tattoo artist.
No cat tattoos. He's based in Atlanta and Fayetteville, North Carolina.
All right, he just did his thing. Shout out him.
Yeah. Gotcha. He did my whole leg too, by the way.
Okay.
He do all my tats.
Shout out him. So, if you can name if your top 5 greatest music artists of all time, I'm like, who would it be? And also tell us why.
Okay. 5. I enjoy Chris Brown. He's very talented. He's an entertainer. I'm trying to be the female Chris Brown because I like to dance, like choreography too. So I'm trying to get better at, like, with just my stage presence so I can be able to be the female Chris Brown.
Yeah, but you gotta be able to like moonwalk and like backflip
at
the same time. Yeah, moonwalk and backflip at the same time.
I learned the backflip, later on.
Gotcha.
But Party Next Door, Kehlani. I do like Fireboy because I'm really into like those little Afro beats and shit like that. Kodak.
You gotta make a song,
I will. Kodak. That's my number 1.
Kodak.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Speaking on Kodak, I just heard I'm like Kodak, like I'm like vouch for you, and I'm kind of stamped for you.
Yeah, he stamped.
So like, did you ever meet him or that was just some online type
He
thing?
just hit me up one day singing my lyrics in my DM, like out of nowhere. He just like on and on and on, and I was just like, hey, I wasn't trying to be like, oh my god, because I'm not like that anyway. I was just like, hey, that's lit. And so he was like, you gonna put me on a remix or what? And I'm like, okay, let's do it. Like, okay.
Come on, let's go shoot the video now.
Let's do it now. But then, he got fucked up, so.
What?
And then, I guess that's situated, but he just recently had a baby, so kudos to him.
And like, now y'all gotta go shoot that video.
Now he needs to get his ass up. He done had his baby. Now it's time to get up and let's do this song.
Hey, come holler at me, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take it too long.
Gotcha. So, what's your advice to one, I'm like younger female watching this interview right now, thinking about following, I'm like behind your, footsteps?
I would say, keep going, because no matter what life throws at you, you're always going to have some trials and tribulations to go through. But you just got to keep going. That's all it is. I know people hear that all the time, but it's true. Like, I'm living proof. Like, there's so many times I wasn't even supposed to be here. Like, so, it's all about staying prayed up. I'm very big on God. So, at the end of the day, like, I do this for Him. I do this through Him. I do this with Him. So, that's all you got to do is stay prayed up. Have your faith. Drink lots of water, cause don't be drinking no soda. But yeah, just keep going.
Gotcha. So has there ever been one point in your music career, when you just wanted to give up?
Yeah, hella times, and I just had to go smoke a blunt. But I don't recommend that for everybody. But for me, I had to go smoke a blunt, and then I would take my little time and I would talk to God, not necessarily a prayer, but I would just sit there and I would talk to Him, and just let Him know how I was feeling. And then next thing you know, I'm writing a song 5 minutes later. So, it's all about where your mental mind is at the moment. So,
gotcha.
A lot of people aren't strong enough to do that. And I would say for those who aren't strong enough to or feel comfortable or aren't close to God, you would just have to basically just find what, even if a shot makes you feel better, don't go overboard, but take a shot,
So, I see that you are all natural. Mm-hmm. So do you think as soon as become one like multi-millionaire, you go into the BBLs?
No, I'm not the type. I'm 5 foot tall. If I get a BBL, that's gonna be bigger than me. Like my whole body. Like even a skinny BBL, all that shit falls.
When
you
get
old,
you have a booster seat, huh? With a booty, huh?
Yes, all I need to do is work out. I got a little thing on me anyway. I got enough for my size, but
a little thing.
Yeah.
That's what you call it?
Yeah, it's a little thing, but
If we do that thing, be thinking.
Yeah. Obviously, they gotta go check that out in the link in my bio.
Go check that out on the link in my bio.
Or go to my TikTok. Either one, but either way. No, I would not get a BBL. All that shit gonna drop when I get older. No hate to the ones who did it. They felt the need to do it. I'm just not insecure. I feel like I'm the shit. So,
Yeah.
And I said it in my song. I feel like I'm the shit. So at the end of the day, like, if you feel that way, you should have all confidence. Like, I have no doubts in anything when it comes to me or my body. Like, I just know that I have to get more in the gym. I do workouts at home, but I'm not getting my body done.
You the shit.
I'm the shit.
So, I'm like, what's next for you?
More tours. That's what's next.
Having more money.
Yeah. You gotta keep getting that money.
So,
at the end of the day.
So, but I saw you did one, collab with one of my partners, man, in a clothing line. Like Arleaf, I saw you rocking.
That is my boy. Shout out to Arleaf. I fuck with his shirts and everything. Like, I brought one for this. I brought his shirt that he gave me for this trip. Yeah. For this tour that
I actually have his hoodie in the trunk right now. I was thinking about putting it on the day, but I'm looking for some pants to match with him.
Yeah, I need some. He's gonna pull up on me and give me some more. I fuck with him. He's hard.
Hey, but shout out him, man. He got the hardest purses.
Oh,
bags,
God. I brought
everything.
my purse today that I came in with that he put in the car. That's his.
I'm about to tell him right now, man. You gotta, you gotta bless me with with a bag for my girl, man. I'm throwing an interview, man. Throw me love.
The orange one is fire. He's got a beige one, a black one. I got all three of them.
Also, how did y'all meet?
He found me.
He found you, huh?
I don't know how. Maybe off Explore or somebody posted me. That's usually how people find me. But he just found me and was like, he put up on me that same day. And I was just like, cool beans. I just got back from tour that day too. And he pulled up on me, gave me hella shit. And I'm like, yeah. I gave some things to Nate, my manager, and my manager's assistant. So, they're wearing some of his things. Like, just spreading around. And then, I'm taking pictures and stuff. So,
That's love.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
When I fuck with something for real, I fuck with it. Like, I'm very tomboyish, so, I like t-shirts. I like wide leg pants. I like joggers, stack pants, all that. And hoodies is my favorite, so.
Yeah, but you got your certain type of swag, huh?
Yeah, I got my certain type of swag.
Yeah, but ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And also, last but not least, tell her where, what can they find you at on social media and everywhere else?
You can find me on Instagram at The Real Mia Snow. You can find me on Facebook at Mia Snow. And you can find me on all platforms at Mia Snow. MIASNOW.